Hello and welcome to episode 70 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Thea the Awakening. And in the last episode when we fell down to a cave and met a dragon and slew it. And got a bunch of loot. So that was pretty nice. And we are on our way to do the giant quest. So let's continue doing so. Let's search this treasure.
A great old city in ruins. The mysteries it holds could be vast, but beware. No sooner do you enter the city in search of riches, so do the walking dead swarm your party.
So let's just play. We get to go first, and I think we'll send out a hammer. That's a hammer. And a shield. And let's counter some tactic. I saw counter tactic 8. Let's try that. That's level 3. That's a little bit of a waste. Okay. Send out another hammer if we can. And another shield. Counter tactic 6. And then let's do the exact same thing. Hammer, shield, to counter tactic 4, see if that works. It does. And do we have counter offense? 2, that's probably not enough. 3, that might be enough. I think we're out of hammer, so let's just do some piercing damage. So that's level 41. Level 4. Do we have a counter offense 4 or above? We don't. So let's just send out some piercing damage. And a shield. Okay, I think that's more than sufficient to take care of the battle. Send the rat out as well, just for fun, and start the fight.
You beat the enemy and find a hidden treasury nearby.
Okay, this looks interesting. It's very nice. 20 armors, 3 shielding. That's not all that great. Let's continue on. So the idea is we want to go not Silver Oak. We want to go not the nest, down here. Okay, we have one hit movement left. There's nothing worth camping for, so let's continue on.
You notice a young child, of 5 perhaps, sitting on a stone near your path. As she turns to you, you notice her body is almost golden and kind of sandy. Her eyes, on the other hand, wings. She stretches her arms towards you as a child asking for a hug. You feel immense warmth emanating from her, and you know that this is an earthling, a child of Mokosh like yourselves.
Let's hug the girl.
You embrace the child, and it feels like home. You smell the fresh bread your mother used to make. You feel the warm hand of your dad on your shoulder as he returns from the field. And you can almost taste that sweet, sweet apple you stole from the pantry. Any curses you had dissolve. The child looks up at you.
And now, let's play hide and seek. But beware, if I find you first, I may ask for a prize.
Let's play. We don't do very well with seeking, but then again we have so many cards. Let's just get a shielding out to tank the attack, and a couple attack out, and then let's do a counter tactic. 9 should do the trick. 17 should definitely do the trick. We even have some piercing damage. It's interesting that he has piercing damage. I think that's all the piercing damage we have. So let's just bring out some a couple of these attack cards. That's probably more than enough.
You play with the child, hiding and searching in turns.
Best of 3.
She shouts. Then,
Best of 5.
but finally she lets you stop.
I like you. You know how to play for sure. I have to go now. Bye-bye.
The girl skips away singing a merry song, and your people feel the blessing of Mokosh upon them.
So it's interesting. So this is gonna come out of some sort of cabbage patch thing too, and that's the other thing I was going to say. Is that we built this awesome cabbage patch in our village. Cabbage few. With plus 10 attract children. But ever since we have not attracted any children yet. I don't think we have any children in any of our group now. It's kinda sad. So let's continue on. We're going down this way. We're going down this way.
You stop to rest and look up at the night sky when you see a swarm of crows circling nearby. Moments later, a woman dressed in an alluring red dress approaches you, with 2 younger females gliding behind her. You sense danger, you suspect foul play, and yet what is life without a little danger? The women in your party seem unaware of any visitors.
Let's
You
do
can
the
feel
hex
a
thing.
strong spell upon you, and you know it will take hold soon.
Okay. 2 hex, we should be able to do fine. So magic is our offense, and will is our defense, and I think we have a lot of will in this this group. Because we went and trained with the elf. Right, so we have a bunch of these high defense ones. So let's bring one of these out. Counter offense 5. It's a counter tactic of 3. Counter offense 6. Counter tactic 1. Well, let's just try the counter tactic 3. See if that works. It does not. So let's counter offense 5. That works though. Okay. then let's bring out a couple more cards, and I think we will be good to go. 11 is good. 14 is good.
You broke the spell, and suddenly you clearly see that a Striga mistress stands before you. Her gaze is still capturing, her body alluring, but her face is a monstrous display of rage and hunger. Her unnaturally wide mouth is filled to the brim with razor-sharp teeth. Her eyes are blood red, and her visage gaunt and pale. She sees this and tries to retreat, although you feel she is very powerful still.
So again, a blast of attractiveness again for 5, +5 for 25 turns. And oh, we just gained magic. That's really cool. Everybody gained 2 magic. That's excellent. Let's just attack. So we do get to go play first. Let's bring out a hammer if we can. This looks like, no, that's not a hammer. This is a hammer. A nice shield. Counterattack the 13 should do the trick. That is fine. Let's bring out another hammer. That's not a hammer, that's not a hammer. It looks like all our hammers are in the back row now. And another shield. And let's just go with a counter tactic of at least level 7. That was a waste, but that's okay. We have some counter offense as well. So 7 should do the trick. Again, that's also a waste. Let's just do some piercing damage and take that out of play altogether. And I think this is more than enough. Slightly overkill, but better than the other way.
The Striga weakens her magical hold on your women as well, and so they are able to strike. Together, you defeat the bloodsuckers, and their hearts turn into blood-red rubies.
Okay, so we have some ruby, we have some blessed dexterity, which is also awesome. Alright. Just look at our group real quick, because now everybody have magic, a lot of magic, at least 2. Well, maybe not everybody. This guy has 10 magic, and just filtered by bless. None. Those are all the blessing. So everybody, oh, this guy also has some blessed magic as well. Blessed will. So we have a lot of attractiveness blessing. 65. Turn of it. That's really nice. Okay, let's clear our filter. So attractiveness is 5. And speech is 15. Okay. One thing I do want to look at is this healer here, or gatherer. She still does not have enough strength to add anything else. Okay. Let's continue on before I digress too far. We still need to go down this way. Let's end our turn here.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout. The tremors and wild groans event.
Let's continue on. Oh, stop. That was odd. Let's continue on. We'll go back for them, I guess. So what are these guys?
Set upon by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves. Their faces are scarred, as if they cut off their beards with their axes, which they probably did. Their clothes are worn, and their eyes hungry. Only their weapons remain in perfect condition, the last remnant of their bygone heritage. One steps up and spits before speaking.
Money, or we'll kick your teeth in now.
Let's talk about it.
The lead dwarf spits and grunts at you.
Less talking, more doing, my hammy friends. I got little patience for talk.
We can definitely attack them, but there's no reason to do that. Let's just be nice and be social. And we just get a whole ton of attractiveness and things. So we get first action and all that stuff. We get to play, so let's just bring out some good attack. Let's do 2 of those. This is counter tactic. What's at level 8, I believe. Let's just do some piercing damage just because we can. Take him out of play altogether. Counter attack of 8. Oh, that's not enough. Let's try 15. He's a level 9. Let's do the same here. I think this should be sufficient.
Your men stand firm, showing off their strength and confidence. The dwarf leader listens to you, then speaks.
Today you shall eat well and sit with us by the fire, so that all of us may see tomorrow.
The dwarves look relieved at their leader's words.
So we gain some Mithra, which is always nice, and we gain some Blessing of Speech, which is really good as well. This group is well blessed. We'll share some food.
You share a meal by the fire and exchange stories of woe and victory. One of the bandits stands up and speaks.
So be it. We shared bread, we spoke by the fire. We leave as friends. May
Let's leave. Okay, so these are the giant wildlife stuff. So they are a 5 skull
You
battle.
approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
1 second. So the last time we did this, we used sneak to attack the giants, and we didn't end up with a lot of usable things. So let's just fight them this time and see if that is better. Wildlife. Interesting. Looks like we have some hammers and things. Let's just play. They get to go first. Okay, so they definitely hit hard and have a lot of hit points. So let's see if we can have some confusion that can deal with that. Does not look like we can confuse. There's a confuse 18. Counter tactic 20. Okay, so it looks like we just have to soak the damage. 56 damage. We can play 4 cards. So let's bring out the best shield we have. I see a 29 here. There's a 53 here. I mean 35 here. Get closer here, and then see we could do a shielding 21. So that's 56. That's perfect. So she would take that one hit, and then we better take care of all these guys. So we can play out 2 cards. Let's bring out a hammer if we can. This is a 38 hammer. That's a 38 not hammer. That's a 50 hammer. Let's do that. Let's bring out a shield. Let's do 29 shield for now, just in case they have piercing damage. I don't think they will, but they might. Okay, so these are 26 and 23. We just need to pile up damage, I think. So chances are this guy will attack her with 48. So we need another 20 or so shield. Let's do that. And then let's just bring out this guy, and just in case he attack here, we'll also try to add another 30 or so shields if we can. Shield 1, shield 1, shield 9, shield 5, shield 8. Okay, so he would just have to take some damage if he get hit. Let's just bring out another decent shielding guy, like that one. Okay, and let's just pile up all our damage. Let's get all these spears out first, just in case we can do enough to take one of them out. I think that's all the spears that we have. So let's just bring out the rest of the fighters. And we need to do something like 400 points of damage. I guess I could have do some support ally, but we don't have much of support allies here. Let's do one of those. And then just get everybody up. If we can't do it in the first fight phase, we'll do it in the second fight phase. So here's the first hit. We'll take shielding. Okay, so far so good. All the hits have been on shieldings. Okay,
You slay the giants.
that went better than I was afraid that it wouldn't. That looks pretty cool. That's pretty decent. That's interesting, but we get some diamonds and some that's not what I needed, but a couple of these last people do not have jewelry and things, so let's give them those jewelry we just pick up. Oh, we can do that, so let's do it now. So attractiveness and social, that give perception. I'll let it be for now. That's actually a quite good set of armor that he has on it right now. I should rephrase that. That is quite a good set of armor that he has on right now. This one add stealth. Let's just leave it be for now and continue on. We have one movement left. There's some fish here. Let's just camp and fish.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Many people get bruised and thrown about, but the tremors eventually stop.
So we should be okay because I think the healing is done after. So we made one of these things. It's pretty nice. 17 damage, 7 shooting. That is pretty nice. Then I think we made this thing 4 and 4. That's just normal. Okay. And let's go to our camp and let's break camp and continue on. Just go here first. Stop, stop, stop. Let's just go ahead and attack. Baba Yaga. I think we can handle these. So these guys are all slightly damaged from or injured from the Tremors event. So that's a 31 hit point. Let's see, we have a 31 hit spear. We have this one, should do the trick. Let's bring out a hammer. Bring out a bigger hammer if we can. It's not that big, much bigger, but a shield. Do a counterattack of 2. Okay, that got sent up front, which is fine. We can probably send a hammer up front at the end, take care of a few of those. Oh, we're gonna do one now because we can counter tactic. So just counter tactic 3. Oh, wow! Just waste 2 cards. Try 16. It's level 7. So that's fine. Let's just bring out a shield just in case. Let's just get rid of that one. Let's just send that guy up front to deal with the spider. Just send another shield out. Just pierce that as well. I think this should do the trick. I guess she does get a little damage. We have 1 movement left. We do have another gold ring. There we go. We also have a new one-handed sword, I believe. And the elves was using it's a better one. It's okay. This is also wildlife things. We do have some exotic fruit here, so let's just camp and gather some of that. That should help with our movement going forward. But we have run out of time, so let's call it an episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.